And welcome! Welcome to Master Swan Open number 100. The 100th of all. What? Already starting strong. Yep, welcome. This is the 100th monthly of our amateur tournament up to 4.7k MMR. And I will be soon joined by Steelworld, hopefully. But for now, it's just me, it's just Kuro. But without further ado, we have the first series of our tournament. It is the map 10,000 feet, and we have... Oh, I just realized the name. We have the first of our players. It is the blue Zerg player. I was expecting Terran, but it is a blue Zerg player. It is... Ureha. Also known as another name. And across the map we have his opponent. It is the orange Zerg player representing Clan Devoid. It is Sugarcoat the second. Let me quickly see if I can do something about these names. Will this work? Oh no, none of my buttons work. Because this is the first time I'm actually streaming with the new overlays. Okay. Okay, this is not quite correct, is it? Okay, okay. We can do this. We can do this. There you go. Okay, so I did not expect to start with a ZVZ. I actually thought this will be a ZVT, but here we are. And considering the general state of StarCraft right now, like it's extremely rare to get ZVZ in tournaments. So, hey, why not? Although we just had, like last night, if you watched the stream, I was just casting Serral versus Raynor, so you know, the ZVZs do happen sometimes, but it's generally quite rare. And both of our players are starting decently economically. No rushing, no cheeses. Sugarcoat keeping some drones in the gas, probably getting some baningness soon TM. Meanwhile, Ureha completely pulling off of gas and banking quite a few of these Zerglings. Yeah, looks like a bit of a link flood without banings. Meanwhile, Sugarcoat going straight for roaches. Interesting wall of here with the hatchery. I mean, it does work with the queen. Obviously, the mineral line is still in danger, but sure, why not? And will Sugarcoat see these Zerglings before they reach the base? I don't think so. The first overload to see it will be probably this one. So again, this wall we have. Oh, actually, that's very nice. That's very nice. Keeping the Zerglings in the mineral line as well. Ooh, but the queen doesn't quite fill the entire space, and it is surrounded. Yeah, very unfortunate for Sugarcoat that the drones are starting to fall. Sugarcoat is making drones of his own and also blocking away this mineral line, but the Zerglings get in nonetheless. And ooh, this is a lot of losses for Sugarcoat. Yeah, the drones falling after drone. 19 workers already down, 20. The last Zerglings are trying to hold the fort, but there are completely zero workers for Sugarcoat. And yeah, this is a very spicy ZVZ to start the day. GG? Just like that, GG is cold. Heroic of earlier. See, I don't know if earlier is the right word for it, cause Steel is known for the pasta naps, you know. So, like he probably was awake and maybe like he had pasta for lunch, and you know. No, but in all seriousness, I think he may be just unavailable. If he does like come online later on, then he will join us. But I guess for now, it's just me. Okay, one of our players is asking for a little bit of a break, which gives me time to also set up some stuff. But yeah, welcome to the Master Swan. We've been running this for 100 editions. Can you imagine? That's crazy. But yeah, and this is the first time I'm using the new overlay, so I've realized that quite a few things are not as they should be. And I completely forgot that I have to like change everything on my stream deck because the names of the scenes changed and everything. So today's stream may be a little bit scuffed, so forgive me. What else? What else? Oh yeah, how have you been doing, chat? Okay, let's change this and that. Okay. We have our players. They even are correct colors. Oh, what do I, I can pick skins. What skins do I put on? Let's do simulant. I really like simulants, Eric. So let's put simulant on. Okay, but yeah, between the series, I will probably have to like fix a bunch of buttons. Unfortunate, but what can you do? But yeah, I hope you like the new overlays because that is a project that I've been working on for a bit, and only just recently I was able to finally make it go live. As you do notice, the maps that are in the intro are a little bit outdated. As I said, I've been working on this for a while, so I was using the previous map pool for the backgrounds. But hopefully I will be able to record the new background soon, so we can have that up to date. And yeah, I hope you enjoy. It's not that much of a like visual change. It's like most of the changes are for us really, where the overlays are just more modular, so it's easier for us to switch on the fly. Well, yeah, hopefully you enjoy. Okay, our players are ready. Let's go. Oh, they changed colors. God, I didn't notice. I set up the colors, I set up the lobby, and like the colors were correct, and then as I was talking, they changed colors. Oh well. It's so good. As long as they're different colors, it should be fine. If we get Gamba, uh-oh. Nobody tell Captain Fish. Okay, now let me fix this name. And now I have to go here. It's so sad when I don't have buttons working. There you go. Anyway, we are here in game number 2. We are on title Citadel, and in the bottom right corner we have our pink this time. Zerg player from Korea, it is Yureha. And across the map we have his opponent, it is the blue Zerg player from Latvia. It is representing Candy Void, Sugarcoat II. At this time, very careful. Getting the pool early. Meanwhile, you're going for gas. Oh no, sorry, going for pool fares without gas, that's what I was gonna say. Actually, no, I don't think it was like a 12 pool, was it? No, it was. I think it was like 15 maybe. Maybe 14. Ooh, a proxy hatch. Okay. So no breaks. Your head just going full cheese. This is the cheeses. I mean, I don't know if the cheeses, but like this is the the most cheeky Zerg place possible, probably. Not only flooding Zerglings, but also putting a spine crawler right in the base of your opponent. First Zerglings are on the way. I'm honestly like checking to see if he will maybe pull the drones. Obviously there will be no speed because there is no gas whatsoever. Sugarcoat is already working on speed and pulled off the gas, but there are no Zerglings present currently. And the spine crawlers will be a great help for the Zerglings, but yeah, there's really no opposition. The Zerglings of Sugarcoat on the way. The first of them are popping up, but this hatchery will have to be forfeit. Queen is coming down as well. Has to be very careful not to get that surrounded. Looks like the Broodlings may be able to deal. No, actually the spine crawler does survive. Ah, the spine crawler doesn't know what to do. Oh no. It could probably burrow in this creep, honestly. Oh, nice. Using the hatchery to get some macro, but to also like wall off this entrance and make it easier to defend. And with that, considering that speed is about to be done for Sugarcoat, I don't think Yureha can quite get into the base of Sugarcoat, but we'll be able to deny that base at the very least. In the meantime, Yureha was able to establish his hatchery. There is no mining on it though yet. Keep that in mind, and gas is only now being taken. So, ooh, this counter attack may be actually pretty bad because Yureha did lose all the Zerglings across the map. The new ones are on the way, but they are not quite out yet. We have two queens, we have a spine crawler, but this hatchery will probably be going down. Again, speed is nowhere near completion, it's not even started. And these two queens will be falling to the Zerglings of Sugarcoat. Oh, or will be. One of them will be saved by the spine crawler. Sugarcoat is still railing more Zerglings. And I mean, to be fair, he probably should, because he does have the advantage of the speed right now. Yureha actually droning as this is happening. That's quite bold. But to be fair, yeah, Sugarcoat does not have enough Zerglings right now to finish the game. But yeah, the opposition is gone. There are still more Zerglings for Yureha, but Sugarcoat is cheeking units, unfortunately, which means that a lot of these Zerglings are getting picked up because before they are able to do real damage. Speed has started for Yureha. Oh, but he has so many Zerglings. It's just sheer numbers. Yeah, and with the power of numbers, Yureha is able to stop this attack, and I think Sugarcoat has to at the very least regroup his forces. We have to remember he still is working on only of one base. We do have two hatcheries, so he does have the larva. He doesn't have the mining though. And Yureha is slowly starting to saturate that second base. He did have quite a few drones on the main, as he was oversaturating the main base to get the workers quicker. We have another attack, but this time there are two queens, there are more Zerglings, and speed for Yureha is about to be done. Ooh, but not before all these Zerglings will fall. The queens are trying to hold the forts, the transfusers go down, but that's not enough to save them. And now what is Sugarcoat's move? Okay, focusing the hatchery. The Banings though. The Baningness has finished for Yureha, and the Banings will definitely be helping much more in this defense. Oh, Sugarcoat has to be so careful. Yeah, the Banings roll in. And most of the Zerglings do fall, so it looks like Yureha will hold this once again. He did lose the base though. Keep that in mind. So there is no longer a base for Ureha, and that was like a pretty good advantage for our pink player. Oh, interesting. Sugarcoat going around with these Zerglings to make sure he doesn't meet the other forces, but they will meet nonetheless over here. Okay, denying this hatchery once again. And while Sugarcoat may not have the mining, he does have the production, because he does have that macro hatch. The queen is pretty low, but it is being protected by drones. It looks like it's just enough to defend from the Zerglings. More Zerglings from Ureha are coming. The Banelings are on the way as well. But Sugarcoat is still raining more units. Oh. Okay, yeah, jumping on the Banelings, sure. And yeah, it does not look like Sugarcoat is planning to transition anytime soon, keeping the drone cat to 14, just pumping out more Zerglings. And meanwhile, Ureha is trying to get that base set up, using the Banelings to defend, droning up the base quite a bit to be able to quickly transition workers, but yeah, just those constant attacks from Sugarcoat keep resetting the state of the game. The question is how long Sugarcoat can keep this up. To be fair, how long can Ureha keep this up? Like, both of them are on one base. But the Banelings are definitely a great asset on Ureha's side, and honestly, Sugarcoat probably should get a Baneling nest of his own. So my Captain Fish felt the disturbance first. Yeah. It's okay. Maybe that will make him come and play, you know? Another Baneling. Okay. Sugarcoat still not letting go of this attack, still sending more Zerglings. Oh, sniping this Baneling. But in the end, the Zerglings do get cleaned up. And I think Ureha has enough to defend right now. Yeah, those attacks are not working. Yeah, Ureha is getting a macro hatch of his own because he sees that establishing a natural base will be difficult right now. Okay, it looks like Sugarcoat has given up on the aggression and will actually try to establish a natural of his own. There are still more Zerglings coming from Ureha, but I mean, both of our players were just spending all of their resources on the offensive. So neither has a great economy at the moment. Oh, the Banelings. The Banelings will be very dangerous. Again, Sugarcoat does not have the Banelings of his own. One of the Banelings does survive. Oh, okay, it is being sniped. The Spine helps, but it's not able to stop the Zerglings. The Queen is being targeted, but this should be enough to save it. There is another wave coming from the pink Zerg though. Yeah, both players below 40 supply at this time. Yep. This is a very spicy ZVZ. Like, neither of the players wants to let go of the aggression, really. Which is fair, you know. Like, for quite a while, it looked like Sugarcoat may just be able to take it, but Ureha was able to hold on to the base. And the Banelings are such a great addition in this kind of, like, you know, scrappy kind of game. Ooh, but the Zerglings are able to pass right through. And they do get into the mineral line. Two newbies. Okay, look, this is an amateur tournament, so you know, so this is amateur players. But I will tell you, amateur games are some of the most interesting ones because you know they have very different kind of build orders, ideas. Some really interesting ones. To be fair, I do still miss Papa Panda. We need to bring Papa Panda back. Whenever Papa Panda would play, like all the knowledge we have about builds, it would not be necessary because Papa Panda is just, you know, a creature of their own. And the best part is it worked. It just worked. Okay, we are actually moving on. Larry coming up from Ureha. No Larry from Sugarcoat, but still getting a Roach Warren, so we will be actually transitioning into Roach Wars, it looks like. Oh, this is a solid wall, right? Yeah, a solid wall from Sugarcoat here. So nothing will be getting in or out of those bases. Ooh, the gas mining worries me. There's no gas mining for Sugarcoat, so he will not be able to make any roaches anytime soon. Roaches actually do take quite a lot of gas, so you need like maybe at least 3 of them. Like 3 extractors to make them efficiently. Meanwhile, Ureha, despite making the Roach Warren at the front, actually is going for the Spire in the back. Okay. Ureha did get an eye on what is happening. I think Psychic Player was actually able to establish a third as well as this is happening, and obviously as Sugarcoat has completely walled off, won't be able to do that for quite a while. Oh, that one sneaky banning. His banning is on a mission. Ah, but it gets found out. Okay, so the gases are here. We actually have some gas mining now. A +1 range is on the way, but still no roaches in production. Meanwhile, Ureha are the way working on the first mutas. And even getting +1 for the mutas as well. Oh, sorry, actually the first batch already finished morphing, and he's going across the map. And there is absolutely no defense here. I mean, the spores are being made now, but yeah, this is not quite fast enough. And GG is called. Ureha will be taking this series 2-0. GG, nicely done there by Ureha. Very scrappy game though. Like this was pretty crazy game. Very close. Very close as both players just would not let go. So it turned into a very crazy game very quickly. Okay, it looks like we found Stick. So Stick will be here shortly. Actually, let's get him in right now. As right now, actually, let's go to the brackets. As we have a bit of time because we are still waiting for the next player. As you can see here, Ureha just beat Sugarcoat 2-0 and is currently waiting for the winner of Alfir versus Jeans. Jeans? Jean C? Jean SI 76? I just read it as Jeans. Oh well. Meanwhile, we also have Hobo Bobo defeating Supreme Being 2-0 and Borao defeating Nakanuka 2-0. That's a fun name. Like, it's fun to say. That has to be up there with Papa Panda. Nakanuka. I like it. We also have Ziger defeating
Also high.
Raxus or Ragnar, formerly known as Ragnar, 2-0, and Star Knight is still fighting Blue Knight. And we also have a Steel Mode.
How's it going? I don't have anything open. I don't have the brackets open. Sorry, I didn't know there was a tournament today. It was.
Look, I'm sorry. We've been rescheduling these tournaments a lot this year. It's been a rough 2026 so far.
I usually see it on the schedule and then it disappears. So I'm like, it kind of like. My brain just doesn't account for it anymore.
Yeah, that's my bad because we have been rescheduling this a lot. It's really unfortunate because at first we couldn't like host these for other reasons, and then like once we were able to actually host the tournaments, there were other tournaments happening at the same time, so we still had to like keep rescheduling. And even now, like SDO was rescheduled to next week because there was another thing happening. It's like it just keeps happening. But yeah.
It looks like Roselia is finished with Cypher and is up against Hobo Bobo.
Yes.
If we may want to jump on that.
I mean, we also may want to just follow Ureha, right? We just finished Ureha versus Sugarcoat, and to my surprise, that was a ZVZ.
Okay.
Yeah, Ureha is currently waiting for Alfir and Jean SI.
I usually have all the players and the names open and everything, and I do this in advance.
I mean, this is a new player, so it's not gonna. but still, may I highlight to you one of the best matchups we've had in the brackets, which is Blue Knight versus Star Knight.
Oh, Battle of the Knights.
Yep.
A night off. A duel!
A duel, exactly. But
a joust, if you will.
Yeah.
And they're going off against the Beast! So they're in a night tournament to see who is the strongest one who will fight the Beast.
Yes. This is all the lore.
Yes.
Yeah. Yes. You know, they're fighting for the honor to face the Beast.
Okay.
That makes sense. Okay, quick question, Stig.
Yeah.
Would you like to talk to the chat, or would you like to go to the break as we wait for the next series?
Let's go to the break because I still want to set up all my.
Okay. So we'll be right back. Hang on tight. And welcome back to Master Swan Open number 100. I am Kuro, I'm here with Steelmold, and we are on White Rabbit. Where in the bottom left corner we have the blue Protoss player from Ukraine. It is Alfir.
And in the northeast corner of the map, the one-time SDO champion, give it up for our red Zerg, all the way from Korea. It's Yureha. Or Teranshibal, if you will.
Apparently.
From Team Bad. I don't know if it's a team or
Wait.
or just some self-deprecation.
I think it was supposed to be T Imba, and then it just became Team Bad. No, unfortunate. When you said Team Bad, I was like, wait, he wasn't on the Bad, you know? Remember, there was a clan called the Bad. Like, no, this is not the clan. I would know.
You know all the clans.
No, the Bad was like a big clan in Latin America a while ago.
Mm.
I remember because they were very active during as we have a proxy actually. They were very active during the pandemic, and at some point they put a mask on their logo, and it was very cool.
Okay, so we've got Yureha trying to go for a bit of a block here to try and make a weird wall. Alfred does build a good wall, but the drone manages to sneak in. He can actually build a proxy hatch inside.
Yeah, I think Yureha is thinking about it. Just doesn't have the resources right now.
Oh, it's gonna be roadblocks around the zealot. But
Yeah,
they're not actually doing damage to the zealot. Something is wrong here. The mineral walk was blocked. So far, good defense by Alfir. But more Zerglings are coming in.
Yeah, this pylon is getting pretty low as well, so sooner or later the Zerg will be able to get through. The probes are being pulled off the line to help with this defense, but the first cannon finishes.
The cannon gets surrounded. The cannon does get surrounded. It will go down pretty easily. The probes are being pulled. It's now workers versus workers with a bunch of lings in the mix. And it looks like Yureha is going to get the better end of this deal. Alfir is down to 0 workers and barely any army. Only 1 zealot on the way. That's it. And
yeah, but the zealot will be denied because the pylon is going down. The Zerglings are in the base of the Protoss, and once again Yureha starting with a very cheesy build, very spicy.
GG. That was a 3-minute game.
Yep.
Oh boy.
And just like in previous match, like Yureha just does not like put on brakes or anything. Nah, we're just going all in.
All in.
Yep.
Not most in, no, all in. Not some in, no, all in.
Like Yureha has been playing very aggressively. Like both previous match and apparently this match as well. So we'll see if this is just the way he wants to play it today.
Previous match was a
ZVZ.
ZVZ, right?
Yes. It was a ZVZ.
So,
it was a ZVZ, and Yureha started game 2 with a proxy hatchery. No, was it game 2? No, game 1. With a proxy hatchery in the natural of his opponent, a Zerg opponent, to then cancel it to make a spine crawler on the place of the hatchery, and then flooded links. But that was not enough to defeat Sugarcoat. So Sugarcoat retaliated by flooding links of his own, and for the next 10 minutes both players were just making units. And like each time they would engage, they would lose all units, they would just remake them and go again. Like,
sounds like ZVZ. Sounds like
like,
ZVZ to me.
But like neither player wanted to let go. Like they were just both, nope, we're still doing this.
I mean, to be fair, when you're slugging it like that, it's very, it's very risky to try and go, okay, I'm going to go macro from here on out. Because at any second the opponent can just go, no, I'm going all in still. I'm still in the all in phase and I'm killing you.
Yeah. It was very close each time. But with that, we have our second map.
Winter Madness.
Would you like to introduce the players?
Sure. Welcome everyone to Winter Madness, LE.
Oh no.
LE of course stands for. I don't even remember where I put the list, girl. It's been so long. I don't. I'll have to think. Limited engagement. That's what happens when my brain tries to remember words. Limited engagement. In the northwest corner of the map, our blue Protoss from Ukraine. Give it up for Alfir.
And across the map we have his opponent. It is the red Zerg player from Korea. It is Yureha. Clearly having some opinions on Terran.
Terran Shiva.
I
Which
mean,
also plays Terran.
Yeah, I was gonna say,
right?
Yureha
So
also plays Terran. Like, he's one of the multi-race players.
He won SDO as a Terran.
Yeah.
He mixed races, but he won the final as a Terran.
Yeah,
So-
exactly. Oh, but this time, going for 3 hatches before pool.
That is very the opposite of what happened last game.
Yeah, I mean, I guess maybe Yureha was counting on like the opponent just, you know, overreacting and being extra prepared for whatever is coming, but Alfie is actually scouting him pretty diligently, so I think he will be well aware of what's going on.
The greatest cheese is not to cheese at all. When they think they want you to cheese, because that's what they expect you to. So the cheese is not to cheese. Yes.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Yes.
Yes.
Yeah. Correct.
I know I am. Well, that's when you get like a whole bunch of extra production at the beginning. So it's I'm saying Terran Shibal. Yureha can still go quite aggressive from here on out, just from having that extra production. Because we have seen it when Zergs they go 3 hatch, to get the 3rd hatchery right quick, and then instead of playing macro, they just go full on, like instead of 2 base roach, they go 3 base roach, right? With all that extra production.
I mean,
So it's still not necessary. It doesn't necessarily mean we're not going to see a very aggressive Zerg from here on out.
I mean, we do have Sigurd in the bracket, who is the #1 user of free hatch into just many units. Like it's probably his favorite build, really. Like he uses it a lot, so yeah, it definitely happens.
Bye, Overlord.
Meanwhile,
You overstayed. You're welcome.
We do have the Stargate for the Protoss. Actually, going for a Void Ray first. Oh, the wall. Oh no.
Oh.
That was dangerous.
Alfred is like, no, not this time. No.
Yeah, fortunately for Alfie, the speed is not done. It's not even started for Yureha. Because the gas was
I
so
guess
delayed.
it's not going to be... Yeah, it's not getting aggressive. It's just droning up really hard. Way ahead in workers. Having that extra 3rd base. How many queens do we have? We have a healthy amount of queens here. So plenty of macro potential.
Also, spores are already set up because Yureha did see that Stargate.
Although Alfred did just go for a Void Ray, which is usually not the best harassment unit. Forget the Stargates. Gateways are your problem. And there's a
Yeah,
robo as
the
well.
Stargate was a bait, really.
What is that? That robotics facility is blocked, right?
Yeah,
Yeah, it's just
yeah.
it can only make flying units.
I mean, I think you can fit a unit between this and Twilight Council, but it's not going out. Maybe,
What does happen if you make a ground unit from a blocked building?
I think it's like completes, like it goes to 100% and then it just doesn't pop out. I think that's what happens.
I
Depending
don't
on
think
the
I've ever
setup.
seen that.
Depending on the setup, because I think if it's like, if the wall is not thick enough, it will like just pop out on the other side maybe. But I think it will just go to 100%, just not come out. I think.
Even Yakum never managed to do that.
Yeah, even Yaku doesn't.
That's how rare it is. And Yaku can be very creative at blocking his own units from coming out.
Yeah, okay.
You will find a way.
Phoenix are getting prepared for this attack. We have mostly Zealots here, so Phoenix may be able to do well.
They do have charge, but no other upgrades, but still pretty good. The Banes! Oh, they charge right on top of the Banes. That is very unfortunate. A lot of Zealots died there. There's still a lot more left, but I think Ura has more than enough to deal with that, with the Spines and the Queens and all those Zerglings, but the Zerglings are staying back, so... You know,
The Zerglings are all trying to attack this one Zealot for some reason. Yeah, but the attack was defended. GG's gold.
Yeah.
Ueha will be taking this series with a quick 2-0 once again.
It was 27 Zealots died there.
Oof, that's a lot of Zealots.
We're the swarm here.
I mean, clearly Zerg
Protoss,
was
you're
more
trying to
swarmy
swarm
this
us?
time, as the Zerglings just run in, and yeah, we're able to completely defend this attack. But ooh, it looks like Ureha already has an opponent.
And oh, the both KR, right?
Yes, I believe so.
So we're going to Asia server where I'm going to get bombarded with all the achievements I supposedly got since I last was there, right? I need to prepare my ears. I do believe Roselia.
Yeah, let me just. Roselia versus Ureha. Okay. KR, my bad. Do you struggle as much as me with what is it called? With spelling in English?
Words, yes.
No,
Probably
with
more.
words, yes. No, but I mean like just like when you have to like spell a word letter by letter, and then you're like, no, this is what this letter is called in English.
Not really, because well, in Polish you have letters in English and Polish that are the same, but not the same, right?
Yes.
So that might get confusing.
Yeah, that's really what it is, because like in Polish I would say them differently.
Yeah, from it's not a problem. We have like
True, you have different
all the languages
yeah.
I know have very different like letterings and systems. True. Writing from different direction. it's very
fair.
It's
yeah.
very good. You don't get confused.
It's actually impressive that like, you know, it must be difficult to like learn other languages when your alphabet is like completely different. I guess it's similar how it's like between like European languages and like Asian languages, where like they have just completely different system.
I mean, why is it asking me to play offline? No, okay, I need to relog.
Yeah, I whenever I go to Asia, I have to close the game and just open it from the launcher every time. Asia just doesn't work for me for some reason.
No, I clicked launch without setting a region. Damn it.
Okay, I got
Wait.
Rosalia. I don't know if this person is Jureha. Okay.
It depends on the writing system. Like Korean writing is very easy to learn.
True.
Learning the grammar and the vocabulary, that's a different story. But the writing system is super easy.
Yeah.
Probably easier than English.
Arguably, yeah.
I mean, it's difficult to gauge because, I've been exposed to English for so long in so many ways that it's very difficult to know if it's, difficult or not
No.
difficult to learn.
I will
But
say English in terms of like spelling and stuff. English is awful, like genuinely awful. I think.
yeah, because it's very inconsistent.
Yes, because it's inconsistent. Exactly. Like you can have the same word spelled completely differently, or rather, like different spellings. You can have literally the same letters, and they are read completely differently depending on the word.
Mhm.
And not even like, oh, depending like what letters are next to it, depending on context. Like the most famously like read and read and so on. Like
Mhm.
it makes no sense.
Well, all languages have this kind of like
Yeah,
idiosyncrasies.
that's why I'm saying that like it's not that like Korean still has this thing where like in Korean there are some like specific letter combinations that are read differently than the letters.
Mhm.
So it's still a thing.
Well, yeah, they do have that. Like a lot of words are read differently because if you have a consonant at the end of the word, it will always be something else,
Yeah, some
which is
of it.
confusing.
Like when you, I think it's like the like letter that's like an S. If it's like at the end of the mark, it becomes a T or something. Like there are some stuff like that.
It's very We are we are being bombarded by a wall of text in Korean by Roselia
Yeah,
and Urea.
I
So
hope they're having
we have
fun because I
no
don't
clue.
understand a word.
I have
No,
no clue
sorry,
what's
I
going on.
understand one word. They said gosu. As a fun fact, I can read Hangul fairly fluently. I have no idea what I'm reading though.
Yeah, like I said, it's very easy to get the
Yeah, it's
lettering. The
very easy to
lettering is
learn. It's
surprisingly
just the
very easy
language
to read.
itself. Okay, it's
I know.
yeah. I think Roselia was complimenting Ureha on their MMR question mark. So they said the 4.4. Oh gosh, so something I don't know.
Ooh, shout out to Luis.
Hello,
Thank you for that raid.
welcome. Okay,
Is it
our
Luis
players are
GGG
ready.
or Luis GGG? Our players are ready. Let's go.
Hold on, I tapped in the wrong chat. I don't care. We're going. I'm gonna start predictions. Maybe Captain Fish will feel the disturbance in the force again.
I didn't even think about predictions. I'm just glad to be here.
No, the chat thinks about predictions, let me tell you. The chat knows.
Even when I'm in chat, I don't know. I don't care. I am not a gambling man.
I can't gamble because it's not available in Polish. In Poland. I don't know why. Like, it's not for money.
So
I don't understand.
I think I can because I'm mod or something something like that.
No, mods can still take part.
Okay.
Like I could take part, but I can't because it's just disabled in Poland, so I just can't do it. Like I can, but like only for 0 points, basically.
Anyway, we are on Tourmaline, LE Tourmaline, which is like Was it like a rock or something? I don't remember. We looked it up
It is
way
a
back
mineral,
when.
yes.
Sometimes in the past. We're in the northwest corner of the map, all the way from the land of Korea. Our Red Terran and one-time SDO or MSO champion.
I
I think it was
it's you?
SDO champion,
I
right?
think it's supposed to SDO.
I believe SDO champion. It is Roselia. Playing for Louder.
True. And across the map we have his Blue Zeg opponent, also from Korea. Once again with a different name. It is Yureha.
Also an SDO champion.
Yeah.
So you turn into a robot there, like. The northeast is a blue Zerg.
That was me like being like, what am I saying? What am I saying? What are the words that are coming out of my mouth?
He sounded for a second like one of those like automated phone systems.
Yes, this
That
is
have, like,
literally my
words
brain like
said.
looking for the right word in the list. It's like, welcome to the station, Central.
Your appointment is on Monday
Yeah.
at 4 o'clock.
See, we also at some point we also had some of these like in public transport where like the name of the station was the different voice. Yeah, we had those. It was so funny every time. Like the accent was just so wrong on everything.
Those Marines are so disappointed. They were so eager. They were like, we're gonna have Overlord barbecue, but no. We need to go mech so they can float a barracks and go kill that thing.
Well, there is a factory on the way. Meanwhile, Yureha
Only
going for
one
big
factory?
roaches.
Oh, talk about going mech. That's not exactly an equivalent. Going roaches says, oh, gonna get. Oh,
I actually saved it inside of the CC. Nice.
yeah. That ability to house SCVs inside a command center is very rarely used.
Yeah, I was gonna say for a long time I completely forgot that was even a thing because people were like players were just not using it. Like for
I mean,
I
to
feel
be
like
fair,
for,
there's not a lot.
yeah, it's very
There's not a lot of reasons to
situational.
use it.
Yeah, it's very situational, but I feel like it's been like it was like years time when like nobody was using it, and then someone was like, "Oh, that's a thing," and they started using it again.
Because you would think, oh, because you can hide SCVs when they're being under attack, but no, you don't. It can only house 5 of them. If you can only save 5 SCVs, you already lost the game. It doesn't really matter.
I think it's more like I think the intended purpose is more that like you build a CC, you load the SCVs, and you go to a new expansion kind of thing. But anyway, we have roaches running into the natural base. We have Hellions to defend, but that's not a great defense against roaches, really.
The roaches, they don't hang out in the natural. The wall is blocked, so they're going finally into natural. We're gonna get some kills here. Natural does get evacuated.
The Cyclone is on the way, almost halfway done, but not quite out yet. So these Hellions will have to
Hellions
hold
are
the
not
fort.
the best. Oh! The roaches break in!
Can he focus this factory?
They're
He's
gonna-
not focusing the factory. The Cyclone will come out.
The cyclone. Oh, this is supply blocked!
No.
Okay. Okay, no. He lost some units. He's
Yeah,
not
he lost
supply
some
blocked
units, he's
anymore.
not
And the
supply
cyclone is out.
But the roaches are going down.
Yeah, the cyclone was finished, but it couldn't pop out. Okay, 15 down, SCVs down. This is very bad for Roselia.
In the meantime, Yureha was able to establish a third base, droning a lot as well, so transitioning for the next step.
Yeah, 40 workers to 18 now. Oof. That's rough. Now, we do have mules, so, you know, there's hope, I guess.
And Roselia is
And
going
Darren
full
can
mech.
retaliate. Oh, Roselia is... Oh, going full mech on 2 barely mining bases is not a good idea.
Well,
You don't have the
1.5, I guess.
And in the meantime, Yureha is getting a 4th base, so double expanding.
Yeah.
Gonna have super macro abilities.
I mean, may as well, right? Like, you just got a nice advantage against your opponent. May as well just, you know, speed it up in the economy and just go way ahead.
There's also a nice spread of overlords on the map. You see that little fan view of. So Ureha pretty much knows when Roselia moves out, like so, and will be
Pretty much
prepared.
every path is, you know, under supervision, and as you said, Ureha will be able to prepare in time. And what do we see in production? We have Zerglings. Some of the roaches are already out. Ravagers are morphing right now.
I'm assuming Roselia is going to try and kill this, what he thinks is the third base. He's going to be happy. Hey, I killed your hatchery. I'm ahead. No, you're not. Oh, the roaches dive right in there. They can only kill one of the Cyclones and one of the Hellions, but they do push the army back.
Oh, are they gonna meet again in the middle? It looks like they will.
All of these roaches can one-shot a Cyclone if they all manage to shoot it at the same time, especially with the Ravagers, but yeah, no, too much of the Zerg army gets sniped here with the extra Cyclones, and yeah, now Urea has to back away or at least get some reinforcements.
Yeah,
Where are them tanks? Oh, they're all at home.
Yeah, the tanks are all defensive. They're right here.
So this is a strong position for Roselia to defend. However, if you look at the army supply and the worker supply, Urea is just so far ahead. All Urea really needs to do is keep Roselia on two bases and he'll be fine.
Yeah, he will be able to run away with that advantage, but he decides to attack nonetheless. Oh, okay, getting one of the tanks.
Does manage to snap a tank.
Yeah, that's pretty nice, but the rest of the army is here.
Yeah, and Roselia can kite this forever, and you know, Urea can just reinforce forever. And now there we go. GG's gold. Urea breaks in.
Yeah, in the end, the Roach army was superior. Like, Urea just simply had the numbers, and even though Urea was losing a lot of units just running into the tanks, but in the end, it was only 3 tanks versus an entire army of Roaches. So just by sheer numbers, was able to overpower it. And again,
so even if he loses those units, Urea is in a position where he can reinforce them. He can replace them. Roselia cannot.
Yeah, that's the thing, that like because of the economical advantage like early on, like Urea was just able to make a bigger army simply by having the resources that Roselia did not.
Okay, let's see what the next map is going to be. White Rabbit is the choice. I'll be honest, I don't remember any of the maps. I completely forgot all about them. When was the last time we even casted a map?
Yeah, I was gonna say December.
Oof.
Like the entire January was without amateur tournaments, and then most of February as well because schedules.
That's rough. Okay, everybody's ready.
I'm not ready.
Oop. Beep.
I'm drinking my tea, Earl Grey cold.
Happy Saturday, squad. Hello, everybody. Well, happy Saturday, everybody. It is in fact a Saturday. I know, because we're casting Master Swan Open.
True. That's how you know.
Which may have been a surprise to me, but the fact that it was Saturday was not a surprise to me.
It was a bit of a surprise to me. I thought Saturday was yesterday. Like my days have just like all became one lately. But anyway.
And speaking of becoming one, we are on White Rabbit.
Yeah.
unrelated segue. In the southwest corner of the
Semi-related
map.
because it's like all days become because it's all a simulation in the Matrix and stuff. Yada yada.
Yeah, White Rabbit is not a reference from the Matrix. It's a reference from.
Look, this map is a reference to the Matrix, okay? Whether or not the rabbit is. We've been through
The
this.
southwest corner of the map, on the way from the land of Korea. It is our red Terran playing for louder. Give it up for Roselia.
And across the map we have his Zerg opponent. It is the blue player from Korea as well. It is Yureha. Also known as Baroji Game? But yeah, I have no idea what it is. But the last one is game.
Yes. Speaking of the Matrix, I went on, for some reason I was bored and I went on a deep dive on the philosophy of the Matrix, the movie. And I gotta say, I love that movie. It's one of my favorite movies of all time. But it is so highly overrated as like a philosophical thing.
I never thought the Matrix as a philosophical movie, but
yeah, it's a great action sci-fi movie.
Yeah, like,
leave it alone.
To me, it's just like a movie about science fiction. Cool. Like I never thought like too deeply about it.
Yeah, and don't need to. There's nothing to think about. But people have been trying really hard to make it like
really
deep philosophical thing. And I'm like, this is nonsense.
I mean,
it's just a bunch of references.
To be fair, like a lot of like science fiction is like in a way philosophical, in the way of like, oh, this is how a society like this would work, kind of thing.
Yeah, this is sci-fi.
Yeah.
It's not even that deep as a sci-fi. It's not even that like, you know, I don't know. It's not even that thoughtful. It's just cool. It's mostly just people in trench coats and cool sunglasses.
True, true. Like a lot of it is
the
the
level
looks.
of thinking that goes.
A lot of it is the
This
looks.
is the level that's going on here.
As we have bendings morphing in, right in front of the base of Roselia, and Roselia has 2 Marines to defend. I mean, to be fair, Factory just landed and is about to make some Hellions, but I don't think they will be ready in time for the bendings coming in.
And there is a wall, but that's a wall to be busted. To be fair, even if the wall is busted, there's not a lot of Zerglings here to do much damage. They're coming in. The wall isn't exactly busted. Banelings can't even. Okay, there we go.
The Banelings did
The wall
spread
is not a wall.
between the buildings a little bit, which is unfortunate, but it means there are a few left over for these SCVs, but Hellions do deal with them.
The aliens are out. They deal with the Banelings. And how many SCVs died here? Can you guess?
None. 2, 3.
Yeah, the answer is when I started asking the question, it was 0.
Yeah.
But since then, a few. No, I don't know. I cast a curse. Sorry, Roselia. I cast a curse to Roselia.
Oh no.
I was going to hype your defense and said you didn't even lose 1 SCV.
I mean, it's still
But
a
no.
solid defense, but not without losses. And those SCVs are still pretty low, so Roselia has to be very careful about how he's playing this.
And unlike the previous game, Urea isn't exactly gaining an economic advantage right now. If Urea doesn't kill Roselia right here, I think it's going to go much more worse than the previous game.
Yeah, the natural isn't even saturated. This is just straight up, making the second base just for the larva. So Ureha was really expecting to do some damage and most likely like finish the game, but Roselia was actually able to hold.
Oh.
Sure, lost quite a few SCVs, but the base is fine.
But Urea is not finished. There are more Banes being morphed. Roselia is repairing the supply depots, so that's good. The Hellions are ready.
Yeah, they will be still destroyed,
The
but now
boss
there's only
is-
one Bailing.
Oh, the Zerglings all go in a line between the buildings and line up for the Hellions. That is a very unfortunate pathing for Ureha.
Yeah, and very good SimCity for Roselia. Like this was a really nice space. Like, look, even put the Hellions right there in the wall, and yeah, very nicely done by Roselia. And actually ties up the series 1-1.
Yes, we have ourselves a sideways 1-1. Este ice done. Happy Saturday. Too much SC2? There's no such thing as too much SC2. Actually, there is. I know. I remember that time I couldn't even watch anymore because there was so much.
Uh-huh.
Uh-huh.
I don't think I ever get bored of SC2, but I just like most of 99% of the time when I have like a StarCraft stream or something playing, I'm not even able to watch it because I'm doing something else at the same time.
Mhm.
It's really unfortunate.
I think to me it was one of the WCSs or something where it was like 3 days of like 12 hours.
No, yeah. That's
Cast.
not made
And
for
I was
watching
like,
like the whole
okay.
thing.
It's like, that's too much. And I watched it all and I was like, okay, I don't need to watch StarCraft ever again. I'm good.
Nice.
I've watched it all.
Watch all the StarCraft. It's finished.
I've watched all the StarCraft.
But yes, but this like when you're speaking about like science fiction and philosophy, like
Mhm.
funnily enough, we have a few authors in Poland. Like I don't
Mhm.
think like currently, I don't know currently, but like in the past, we've had quite a few authors in Poland writing science fiction, like in a very interesting way, which is like in the sense they are considered actually like good books as like analysis
Yeah,
of
there's
stuff.
like the Solaris series or something. I think it was it's a famous Polish author. I think it's called Solaris.
There
Don't
was one
remember.
called Solaris, I'm pretty sure. But I was actually talking to my parents about this, and they mentioned a book called Limes Inferior. And apparently that one is like really interesting, like on like the society analysis kind of thing.
Mhm.
So we had quite a few authors on science fiction, interestingly enough. But anyway, we are still in science fiction, but slightly different because this is StarCraft. And we are on Ruby Rock, LE, where we have the first of our players. It is the red Terran from Korea, from clan Laude. It is Rosalia. Going for a proxy Rax.
In the northwest corner of the map, it is our blue Zerg. Give it up for Yureha, also from Korea.
Korea.
Tried to rhyme it, it didn't work.
It almost
hard,
worked.
it's
Oh no! Oh no!
only mumble rappers
Yureha-
can rhyme these things.
Yureha is going for a
hatch first.
there is a pool
No,
already.
it's not hatch first, but
But he's sending the Zerglings across the map, and there's a free Rax right on his doorstep. Well then. And the good part is that Rosalia's wall is not finished, so the Zerglings will be able to get right in and like completely destroy the economy, but whatever marines Rosalia can make now will be just, having a free reign of the Zerg base.
oh, he's going for a bunker rush.
That's not been spotted yet, I don't think, but now
It is now.
Yeah.
Now it is spotted. Urea is in a position to actually respond to this while doing some damage across the map. Only killed one SCV so far, though. I'm guessing he's gonna want... Okay, he's getting a spine, and as soon as that hatchery finishes, he'll be able to plant that spine in front of the bunker.
Yeah, at the same
Oh,
time
he's
the
going for
Zerglings...
the...
Yeah, at the same time the
He's going for the
Zerglings
supply
are
depot, that's
in the
smart.
base of Rosalia, so also making sure that the economy doesn't get too far, so Rosalia cannot remake these marines, really.
Yeah, no, there's too many marines, especially with a bunker, to go and do something. Yeah, Urea has to give up this hatchery. Maybe time an attack with the broodlings, But right now, I think Urea is concentrating more on doing damage across the map and punishing this, rather than trying to break the siege.
I mean, that's the play,
no,
right? Like, Ureha is setting up the defense on the high ground, so it will be difficult for Rosalia to go up. Meanwhile, Rosalia's economy is just completely gone.
And he's leapfrogging these spines ahead with the creep spread. Oh yeah, we found some way to use the command center. You know,
the
bunker.
command center saved the SCVs. For now. Oh, and now everything is floating. The entire Terran infrastructure is in the air.
I mean, Rosalia can't really push up that ramp, and Rosalia is the one who took the massive econ damage right here. 10 lost SCVs.
Yeah, and those
and
are the
still
last
counting.
SCVs. Yeah, those are the last SCVs. The three and the ones in the command center.
Oh, I thought that was one SCV that came out of the command center.
Yeah, it's just split into 5.
Oh, we had a word for that. What was the word we came up for that? Come on, brain thinking.
You can do it. You can do it, Stick. Also, yes,
Outcorporeal. Oh, yes, it's outcorporeal.
Outcorporeal, yes.
Yes. This is the outcorporeal. When they all there's like more of one, and it's more real than real.
Yeah,
yes, there's more of it.
This is a pretty nice setup here. With the nice Sim City on this one base. I mean, Rosalia has to do whatever he can, because the Zerglings are sharking around and the roaches are soon to follow as well.
I don't think this is a good setup.
I mean, it's the best you can do in the situation.
So exposed. The Zerglings can come in from any angle. This is so bad. Oh, going for the barracks instead. Okay.
Survives for now, but again, the rest of the Zerg army is on the way, so this will be very difficult for Rosalia to defeat. Like, he only has the units that are right here in this bunker and the SCVs, and the SCVs are already quite damaged as well, so this will be a very difficult hold here. At the same time, some of the Marines are across the map trying to do damage, but the bases of Ureha are well defended with the spines, with the queens, and yeah, Rosalia will really be struggling here.
Because Barrack is like, no, I don't want to be in the front. I want to be in the back.
Oh, it's following an SCV.
Make some room.
Also,
well,
yes,
it's going to at least block the northeast path.
So, also, yes, the chat is saying
no,
that the most famous sci-fi author in Poland was is Lem. That's the name of the guy.
Ah. Ooh, and the barracks does not go down. But Guerra gets to kill a few more SCVs and Marines. Oh, the barracks will go down though. Oh, and even the bunker maybe with the piles. Okay,
yeah,
no bunker for you.
At the same time, Rosalia is focusing the Ravagers, but there are still more forces remaining, and with that, GG is called, and Ureha will be taking these semi-finals 2-1.
This is this is a scrappy game.
That was a very scrappy game. Like it's one of these games where, like, you know, you kind of fail the all-in on the beginning, like, okay, what do we do now? And Rosalia just, you know, stuck to it and try their best to actually make something happen, but in the end it was not enough, and Ureha will be advancing to the finals.
Very nicely done. We have Beast versus Boru. Oh, the Blue Knight did not beat the Beast. The Beast lives. The Beast lives on. It was not defeated.
Indeed.
Can we go back to NA comfortably, or do we need to
I think we can go back. Usually I don't have issues with NA. It's just switching to Korea.
Oh, okay. Nice. Oh, I see Beast and Boro waiting for us. Okay, this is the other semi-final.
Okay, hold on. Right, predictions. payout. There you go. Party. Party.
Party, party.
I don't see beast. Ah, there he is. Okay. This is God damn it, I typed it in the wrong place.
Is Boro from Guatemala?
Yes.
Is that what GT?
Yes, Guatemala.
I thought Guatemala, and I was like, what could it possibly be? And I was like, what are other like names of countries starts with G?
I cannot type today. Oh no. Send help.
Help.
I was trying to backspace and I was just pressing like equal, equal, equal.
Yes, equal. Equal what?
We are so going on east.
Float buildings or float resources? What is worst? Resources. Because there is a reason to float buildings. No, there might be, good reason to float buildings.
Yeah, I was gonna say,
floating resources is generally considered always bad. Oh, we casted Burrow, I think, before, haven't we? My memory is not...
I think so. I think so because we were discussing about how to pronounce his name.
Yeah, in MSO 98. Which is all the way back in the year 2025. That's right, because you were discussing, because Boreal sounds more Portuguese than Spanish, right?
Yeah,
and
yeah, I think so.
Sounds French.
Yeah.
So you're like...
It doesn't mean we have to ask one of the many Brazilian players and casters how to potentially pronounce it in Portuguese.
No, but Brazilian is Portuguese, so it's with Borel, or something like that. I'm guessing. I don't actually speak Portuguese.
Me neither. Although, by osmosis, by just like spending time with a lot of Brazilians, like in various tournaments, I have like learned some of their pronunciation, just the sound of the language.
Yeah. No, the pronunciation of the language is really interesting.
It is really interesting because I think it's kind of like connecting, like the pronunciation is kind of like connecting Spanish and I want to say French almost. Yeah.
To me, it's more. There's a little bit of Russian in there as well.
Yeah, sure. It's just
some syllables sound very, very like Cyrillic.
Maybe.
In nature.
And there's something else mixed in. There's another language mixed in. But
Scottish.
Yeah, no. But like they have this very like. It's not hard pronunciation, but like just a lot of. Yeah, I don't know. Like it's almost like you mixed like some like Czech or something.
Speaking of mixing Czech, we are on Tourmaline. We're in the northeast corner of the map. The segue. All the way from the land of Austria, it is our blue Protoss, representing Vanguard and current reigning MSO champion. Give it up for the Beast.
And across the map we have his opponent. It is the red Terran player representing insane master killers. It is Borao. Or Boro. Or we don't know.
I was waiting for you. I was waiting for you to correct yourself some way.
I still think it's Borao.
There's-
Sorry.
There's no way you can commit to a
Nah,
pronunciation.
I'm too considerate. I'm sorry.
Yeah, you are the butcher of names. It's in
I
your
am.
nature.
Oh, so what you're saying is I can just say whatever I want. Okay, so it is Borao.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Borrow.
I do think Borao sounds nice though.
It doesn't sound like any other word to me.
It doesn't have to. It's a name.
No, I thought you meant it sounds like a dirty word or something.
No, it just sounds nice. I think it sounds correct in my head. Let me put it that way. But that's what it would sound like.
I do like the Brazilian pronunciation though. Borau.
Okay.
Let's go with that. That's the one that sounds the best, and that's the right answer, right?
Yeah. Whatever is the coolest. Right? the
Oh.
biggest thing I have, like especially when casting in English, it's between Eliza and Elazar.
Oh, come on. It's a laser.
Elazar, what do you mean? That's not what the letters say. And the
No,
thing is,
in English you don't. In English you can't pronounce those e's like that.
I know, but the
Becomes
problem
A.
is, that like he's not English, he's Polish. But I don't actually know how he pronounces his own name, so I don't know.
You need to get him to say his own name like a demon or something.
I mean, to be fair, it's kind of similar with Kuro, how like the origin of my name is probably pronounced differently than my name is pronounced. Because Kuro comes from Japanese, and I'm pretty sure like Japanese pronounce it slightly differently. But like people would just use it this way, and I just got used to it, so this is how it's pronounced.
Speaking of things that we don't know how they work, predictions? Thank you, Slow Joe in
Look
chat.
at this. Look at this. I can look at this.
Alright, Beast comes in. It's a bunch of stalkers, but Boros should have enough to deal with this, especially with the Cyclone out and the Marines are coming out. Steam is not quite ready. Combat Shields isn't either. The Cyclone does get sniped, but there is a tank and the second tank coming out as well. So we should be okay. There's no blink or any nonsense like that. Oh, there is blink and there is high ground vision. Okay,
Yeah,
Beast
with the
can
Phoenix.
just jump out. Ah, but there are Marines here to in wait. Still, the Stalkers are pretty beefy. Marines have trouble dealing with them without combat shields and steam. But the attack is going to get blocked away, chased away. And the timing for Boro to push out is fast incoming. Beast has expanded to a third base in the meantime. So there's a lot to kill there. But Boro is has delayed economy for quite a long time. Gonna have to push out very soon and do damage across the map. Otherwise, he's going to be super behind. Shout out to Urea in chat, waiting.
Yeah. Watching the potential next opponent, as one of these players will be playing Ireha in the finals.
Which would you prefer, Urea, Terran or Protoss? I'm guessing Terran Shibal gives us the answer, right?
Yeah, I was gonna say. I mean, I still don't know what that name implies again, because Ireha does play Terra.
I mean, as a Zerg, you would like to face Terran, right? More than Protoss?
Probably.
Oh! Okay, Beast doing a pretty good job delaying Boros' move out for as long as possible while getting defenses at home. I don't know if Boro has enough to break this. There are shield batteries everywhere. There are immortals out. The
There.
charge lots have charge. No upgrades on the ground units for the Protoss, but
Ooh, but we're moving forward towards this position of the Terran and the Zelotron into the tanks, but they're not quite able to get to them. The Stalkers blink in, but they are quickly cleaned up as well. But that said, the Terran army is being cleaned up.
decent job there by Beast. Lost a lot of army, but
Yeah.
didn't lose any of the immortals. That's the important bit. And Boro did lose all of the tanks.
Yeah, and now the Protoss is chasing. There are these few bio units. Oh, even sniping the Medivac on the way. What do we have for
Good catch.
reinforcements? There's no tanks whatsoever. Just bio.
And +1 weapon and armor is about to finish for Beast as well, so these units are going to be even beefier. A storm coming, but I don't think it's even going to come into play. This looks almost over.
Yeah, the civvies are being pulled off the line. The production is not quite enough here to stop the Protoss, I don't think. The factory is not making anything. GG is called, and with that, Beast will be taking game number 1.
Boro defended pretty well at the beginning, but yeah, the retaliation was maybe a little too slow. Beast is like nearly messed it up. They did pretty good. Okay, let's see what the next map is going to be.
Great pack, thanks you for your saves. Yeah, thanks, Raf. Thanks, Raf. And yes, Stick, what do you think about this being the 100th MSO?
Oh, all right, it's the 100th MSO. Okay. Look, it'd be more impressive if it was done like 3 years ago. That would be impressive, but we've had so little of them over the years that it's just like, yeah, we're supposed to be at like 300 by now. If it was actually like a weekly or bi-weekly tournament.
Well, it's a monthly now, so you know.
Depends on which month, though.
True. No, technically it's been a monthly for a while. Like we switch between MSO and SDO, so that's what makes them bi-weekly.
Okay, Celestial Enclave.
We are saying
What?
that it is currently 6 AM and he just woke up.
Yeah, that's the curse of NA with our tournaments.
Where it's like,
too
please
early.
be nice to me, it's 6 AM. Please be gentle. But yeah, 100 MSOs. To be fair, both SDO and Tuna have already reached 100, but nonetheless, it's a nice
I
milestone.
mean, SDO started earlier.
Yeah, I mean,
right?
SDO was our first, so you know.
Anyway, speaking of our first, we are on Celestial Enclave for the first time today, I think.
Yes.
I wasn't here for the first years. In the southwest corner of the map, all the way from the land of Austria, playing for Vanguard, the current reigning MSO champion is our Blue Portals Beast.
Oh, look at this. They have a nice logo with the sword and stuff. And across the map, it is his opponent. It is the Red Terran player from Guatemala. It is representing Insane Master Killers, Borao.
It's like they guard the vans. They guard vans around. It's a special specialty security unit. The logistical support and security operation. I don't know. I thought that was maybe an acronym, but no. That's all I have to say about that.
Oh, we have a probe actually sneaking around.
Oh. The beast is a sneaky beast.
Wonder where the probe is going. Is it just scouting in case there is a proxy, or will it actually do something in the shadows?
We do have marauders coming out quite quickly for Borrow.
Yeah, that's very interesting. Also, it's interesting that he didn't actually put the racks in the wall either. They're going for the CC.
Maybe he was expecting some kind of sneaky pylon from the ninja base, from the back base. So you want to put like a half wall around your mineral line so you can micro there.
Sure.
And I think this is the thinking, maybe.
I mean, to be fair, like Celestia is also like decently like big, so probably didn't expect anything too aggressive from Beast there. Beast actually going for this front base instead of the pocket.
Well, the pocket doesn't give you as much gas, right? You kind of want those gases up and running. For Terran, it's pretty cool because you get a lot of extra minerals, especially when if you drop your mules there. They're, you know, you get less interference in the main base mining. Get like a nice little boost of mineral income, and the gases aren't as.
He's trying to get through, but you cannot.
Stalkers, they've never learned. You can't get in here. There's a bunch of crystals on the ground. You can't pass. You shall not pass.
See, this entrance is stuff only, okay?
Stuff only. You need to put a Moopy bouncer.
I mean, I'm sure we can get that
Moopy
arranged. I'm
bouncers
pretty
there.
sure this is a patches map. I'm pretty sure we can arrange a Moopy bouncer.
Or, you know, you put a Moopy there that's waving his hand like, go in, come on in.
We should tell Patches that his next map should include a Moopy bouncer.
And if a unit that's not a worker comes in, it just puts out his hand and shakes his head like, no.
I feel like that would be a bit difficult, but sure.
Yeah, I don't know if it's even possible in terms of the map settings.
Not in a regular map, no. I can tell you that much. In a custom one, probably, but not in like just a map, you know, like a melee map. I don't think that's possible.
No, I don't think it's even possible to make an animated, background thing respond to what's in the game.
I mean, you probably can. You just have to like make the model.
I'm not sure. No, it's a matter of communicating with the server, because this stuff is all done in your computer.
True.
All the animations and stuff, but the unit movements and stuff, that's done on server. So I don't know if it's like if the game allows you to connect the two.
Yeah, I don't know either. I'll be still trying to force this pocket base. We'll try to blink in. One of the stalkers.
It does the king gets
the
the tank.
goes down.
But the Marines are here and the Marauder as well. I got Stim. The Warp Prism manages to save all the stalkers. Well, some of them.
Yeah.
So this is still a threat. Oh! Nice
Another
blinking
bee.
into front. Catches another tank.
At the same time, though, we
That's
have
good
a
value.
drop from Boreal in the main base of bees. Recall is being used here, but a lot of the probes will go down regardless.
Up. It's 9 probes and boosts out of there. Maybe even going to catch some of those units in the middle of the map. Or maybe get caught by the units in the middle of the map. We cast out Observer. Brup, there we go. That's already a great catch.
Yeah, definitely. Reducing the vision of the Protoss is definitely nice. Oh, the medevac is pretty low, but it's still usable.
Like the stalkers were chasing those about a handful of units, and they're like going up the ramp, and then there's like a giant army
there's, like,
waiting
a
up
whole
the
army.
ramp, waiting to just waiting. Ooh, does manage to get the stalkers.
Yeah, they got stuck in a bit of a corner there. It looks like all of them will be eventually cleaned up by the Terran. But another Warp's attack is coming straight to the pocket, not even ferrying the stalkers anymore, just going straight for a warping. I said
We're not. We're just
warping.
maybe just powering that supply depot.
No, actually just covering, you know,
it's
the
power.
cities, like maybe with rains or maybe there's too much sun.
It's trying to become a fixture, you know. Okay,
go.
there are the charge lots warped in.
But the
They'll be able
entire
to clean
army
up
of
half
Boreal
of this
is
mineral
now
line.
moving across the map. And what do we have for defense? We have a few Immortals, we have some Zealots, no Stalkers here, surprisingly.
Oh. Bro evacuated the workers through the bridge.
Oh, that's nice.
Actually, bringing all of the boys. Yeah, Eagles is going all in. And he does have the much bigger army. And he kills the robotics facility, depowers some of these gateways, clears out the second base here.
Yeah, at the same
Here's the
time,
third
Zealots are
steel
in the
mine.
base, but there are reinforcements there.
Let's do a better job of maybe kiting those charge lots. Oh, the natural base of Beast does go down. Boro still has the beefier army here, especially with the tanks at the back. There are 3 tanks. Just leapfrogging them forward would be so much power, so powerful, especially camping this production area of Beast.
Beast is trying to do what he can with juggling these Immortals, but the entire production almost is now unpowered. There are only a few gateways left. Probes are being pulled off the line straight into this Terran army, and all of them will be going down.
They both lost pretty much all of their workers. Boro doesn't have anything at home, and Beast taps out. We have ourselves a sideways 1-1. Boro was so close to losing this, just so you know, because he had no mining at home. All of his workers were at the front line.
Yeah, I mean, for both of these players, this was a do or die, right? Like, either they win or they die trying.
Well, Beast still had that third base, but problem is his
But he didn't have
production was being
production,
camped,
yeah.
so I don't know. But he could warp in somewhere else, so I don't know. It's very difficult to know in that situation, especially when you don't have a good vision of what your enemy actually has or hasn't.
The problem is that, like, even if Beast warped somewhere else, like, most of his production was just simply unpowered. Like, he only had a few gateways that were still actually available. So there wouldn't be like that many of the reinforcements.
Good job there by Boro. That push was very good.
Boro is very happy with that win.
I never imagined winning one in my life versus you. Why not?
Yeah, why not?
That was very good. That was very competent.
Yeah.
Boro held the early game annoyances at the pocket base. Gave a great retaliation.
Yeah.
Great drop.
Nice
That
game.
drop
Very
was very
nice game
valuable.
there. But now it's time for game number 3 to decide who will be going to the final And we'll be testing here on Old Republic, where in the bottom left corner we have the first of our players. It is the blue Protoss player from Austria, representing the Vanguard. It is Beast.
And in the northeast, all the way from the land of Guatemala, representing Insane Master Killer, it is our red Terran. Give it up for Boro.
I like how we both
Insane
just...
Master Killer is killing Beast, get it?
I like how we
The
both
knights
just
couldn't-
decided on a pronunciation and we just roll with it.
Look, you do one, I'll do the other. One of
Yeah,
us
yeah.
could. You are both wrong.
We're covering all the bases, okay?
On 2 bases.
Yeah, look,
It's not good. It's not
we
good.
don't have great macro.
Let's not
Okay?
get ahead of ourselves. You know. I don't. You know, I don't build expansions, right?
Yeah,
I
yeah.
just make Marines and Marauders.
That's why
I don't
I'm
make
the second
medivacs.
mate. I'm the natural, you know, because somebody has to.
I'm what I call a baboon Terran.
Oh my god.
So baboons with machine guns. That's what I make.
Uh-huh. The expansion after
To
the
make
side
him,
quest.
hate to move him. It's the only button I
True.
need.
True.
It's like, what an immortal quote.
Yeah. I'm surprised. Like that was one of those things that like I think Yaku just said on the fly. And it was just so accurate.
Need to make him, hate to move him. It's the only button I need. I think that was one of the very first like quotable
Yes.
quotes from.
Yeah, that's one of
From
the
our
very first
castings.
quotes. No, and Boreal actually going for mech this time.
Making it happen.
We see which type of mech it will be. For now we have a Cyclone first. And we see if he will keep in that, you know, more mobile style or if it will be a bit more like tank heavy.
Imagine going Thor first.
I don't think...
That would be. You need an armory for that.
Yeah, I was
right?
gonna say, I don't think you can just do it. I think you need more than that.
And in order for that, you need the engine bay for the armory. You might. Do
Do you?
do you? Don't remember.
I've never played Terran competently. I cannot tell you.
I don't Terran. Let me check. Armory. The armory. Development. No, I don't want the history. I just want to know the stats.
As we have more Cyclones on the way. Link is
Requires
halfway down.
factory. Okay, so you can build a factory and
Yeah.
then an armory.
I thought it would be too much if you also had to have an engine bay.
Wait, no, it says allows Goliath and Valkyrie. I think I'm in StarCraft 1.
Oh no.
What the? Ah. Sorry.
Maybe in campaign.
I forgot.
Maybe in campaign you can make Goliath probably.
I did write StarCraft 2
Oh, true.
in the search. In my defense.
Oh, but the Cyclones are kiting the Protoss units over the third base. But it's only 2 of them, so now 1. So they're not able to put the Protoss in actual danger. And yeah, we actually are going tanks after that. So it'll be a Cyclone tank. The natural only now halfway, almost done. So our Terran player is quite behind on bases here.
What the hell am I even there? Where are all the Wikipedia pages for this stuff? Why can I? Why can't I find anything?
Shouldn't Wikipedia have stuff like that? I think Wikipedia
Yeah, but
has, like,
it's then it says I think it has the one from the campaign.
Ah, really?
It's like it has all these weird upgrades, and I was like, this doesn't make any sense.
I have to check that after. Anyway, we have another attack here, this time from Beast, but the tank is here to stop that completely in its tracks. The Stalkers aren't quite ready to face the entire mech army, but at least Beast now confirmed that it is in fact mech. And it looks like the tanks will
Beast
be
is
mostly for the defense, meanwhile we're going for Cyclone Helion for the main army.
This is setting up a proxy pylon in the east side of the map. So I'm going to be able to reinforce from there.
Oh, Storm. Interesting
So,
choice.
or to try and contain. Oh, but Boro is breaking the contain. He's sneaking around. The Hellions are coming. God, they just bump into each other.
Yeah.
No brakes. Now they're just getting out of the cars and start shouting at each other. Hey, who taught you how to drive?
It's just the Helios are just so bouncy, you know? Like when they bump into each other, like they all like just jumping. It's like they're toy cars.
They are toy cars. Okay, forcing a recall, that's already valuable, but also getting a whole bunch of probes. They're stacking up! Oh, but there's no target fire. Okay, killing 10 probes for, what was it? 6 aliens.
Good
And getting a
idea,
recall.
but not the worst.
Not bad at all.
Oh look, they have a dog.
Hey, it's the Lyot. Is it a lion and coyote or what?
Maybe. We have another
It looks
proxy
it has,
location.
It has horns. Its horns are more like you know, those African gazelles type thingies.
Yeah.
What are they called?
Also, it actually howls. Fun fact.
Hmm?
You can actually hear it howling in the game.
Ah, I didn't hear it.
It's like it's very quiet on my settings. I don't know how I have it on his, but every now and then you can hear them howling.
Do they start a howl with each other?
But yeah,
Right,
we
Base
have
is setting up this. He's got forces all around
Yeah.
Boro. He's got a second proxy warping zone.
So we have
He just doesn't
zealots
like
on
warp
both
resistance.
sides. We have zealots on both sides. We have stalkers on the front, and then in the middle we have this entire mech army that is now moving out.
Whoa, it's a bait! It's a bait! He's trying to pull Boro out so he can go in from the behind, and the zealots are coming from behind. Are they going into the main base in the natural? Yes, they are. They are going after the wall. I'm guessing Beast isn't actually controlling them. So they're not actually going for any of the workers here.
Yeah, Beast has to worry about this
Boro-
army going straight into his base. Storm on the Cyclones, I mean, they do dodge most of it, but some of the Hellbats will go down.
But there it is. There are no more storms. The Charger's coming from the behind. Boro is so low in health and is losing the entire army. The trap has been set and it has been sprung.
Yeah, the entire
Beast is
army
now
was
in a fantastic
covered in
position.
storms. In the meantime, the natural base was completely destroyed. Only the command center or the orbital stayed. Meanwhile, all the workers are down. Some of them may be evacuated to the main base, but I don't think many did.
It doesn't have much left here, and Beast still has the big army. Most of it is charge lots and stalkers, but it doesn't really need much more. It's not like Boro has any of those big beefy mech units available.
Yeah, a few Cyclones did pop out, but they're no match for this entire Protoss army. Zealots are running in. We have one Archon in the mix, and GG is called. Beast will be taking this semifinals 2-1.
Oh, who will defeat the Beast? The Knights of the Realm failed. The Killer failed. Maybe Yuria, the Korean anti-Terran lobbyists, will be able to do it. Okay. So we have Urea versus Beast in the final match. Final will be a best of 5.
Indeed.
So we'll have a 5-minute break before that, and after that we'll get a raffle. We have a raffle,
Yeah, I have to set that up.
right? Yeah, yeah. So we'll take a 5-minute break, and we'll be back here with the final match of today's Master Swan Open, the number 100, and the raffle. So don't go anywhere.
Be right back. welcome back! Welcome back to Master Swan Open number 100. We are about to be ready for our finals of today's tournament, of today's monthly. But before that happens, we have something else to do.
We have the random raffle. If you participate in our tournament and you finish at least one series, whether you won or lost does not matter. As long as you participate and finish the series, you are eligible for the random raffle, the prize for which is $5. And that's the random raffle. So without further ado, group, who is today's winner of the random raffle?
Today's winner of random raffle is
Drum roll, drum roll, drum roll.
Star Knight.
Hey.
Actually, a newcomer to our tournament, first time participating as far as I'm aware. So yeah, congratulations to Star Knight, who is the winner of our random raffle for today. So if you are hearing this message, make sure to join the Matcherino, as that's how we pay out the prize pools. And with that, we are ready for our finals. Are you ready?
Going to be. I am ready.
Are the
Beast
viewers ready?
versus Ureha.
It's indeed Beast versus Ureha, the two players that showed us quite strong games today, and we'll see how they go in the finals.
What?
Okay,
What?
Beast... Okay.
What?
we're talking
I
in
feel-
codes.
What's WCW?
West, center, west.
Oh, I was like, it's like W. It's like, did he type or anything? And then
Yeah, like Steve was very confused as we were just typing letters. No
everybody's
context.
starting talking, just typing random letters, and I'm like, am I the old man who doesn't know all the new
Yes.
lingo? God damn it.
Oh, it's red versus pink, lovely. Anyway, we are here on Mothership. Not the map I expected to see here. But nonetheless, on the left side of the map, we have the pink Zerg player from Korea. It is Ureha.
And in the southeast corner of the map, current reigning Master Swan Open champion, all the way from the land of Austria. Playing for Vanguard, it is our red Protoss, the beast himself.
But yeah, we actually don't get Mothership too often. Of course, this was a randomized map to start things off, but yeah, lately I feel like Mothership has not been as popular as it used to be. Probably just because it's huge.
It's beautiful. It's the prettiest map and it's very coolest. It's so cool.
It is the coolest map in current map, I always say. Whether it's the prettiest is obviously debatable, like everybody has their own, you know, preferences.
Everybody has their own dumb fuck opinion about what is beautiful, but this is beautiful. Is what you're
but
trying
I
to
mean,
say.
it's the most creative one. It's the most creative one. is
Yes,
what I'd
yes.
say.
Definitely.
Like, it actually has like an interesting theme to it. But once again,
And
Ureha,
the beautiful it works like the Kitsa Mothership, and it works as a map, both at the same time, which is fantastic.
Yeah, I was
speaking
gonna
of
say.
things working at the same time.
Yeah, it's
is
sounding quite aggressive.
pulling all the boys. He tried to do a proxy hatch and kind of
But changed his mind.
gave up on that. Oh, gets a surround on that zealot.
Yeah, he's a bit undecisive about whether you should go for the Zealot or the Pylon, but nonetheless, the forces are here. The Zealot is being surrounded, the second one as well. The probes are off the line and they are fighting their fight, but they're not quite able to win here, and the Pylon goes down. No more reinforcements.
I was worried for the adepts to come out, but without the power, yeah, that's going to be very much delayed. Now this is super all in from Ureha. All of the workers are on the way to this side of the map. There's nothing left at home. Oh, Beast gives up.
That's a very strong start to a series, like mentally. Like you do this and your
Yes.
opponent is like, oh, you, and you know, like that's a strategy, definitely.
We are under 3-minute game. We barely even saw the map. Beast is like sad Old Republic.
Yeah, but that's what I mean. Like this is
Yeah.
this is the kind of strategy you use, like, you know, to tilt your opponent, like in a series. So when you open the series with that, like they will be like thinking twice before they do anything.
Ay. Cheese is so much fun when you watch it, but when it's happening to you, it feels so bad.
I don't care personally. Like I don't care when somebody cheeses me. It's okay. It's whatever.
Ooh, Slow Joe wants either to win, who doesn't know who he should gamble on. Hint. Hint. Wink, wink. Thank you, Slow Joe, for that. Like,
Nothing happened.
everything's fine. Everything's fine. Right? Never miss a bit.
Look, in my defense, I have to like set like 5 different things before each match. Okay?
I did suggest that I should set up the lobby and be in charge of the
No.
lobbies, and take some of the burden away from you. But you, no, I need to be in control of everything.
Oh
Okay.
no. Oh no.
What?
Panic. No, yeah, introduce the players.
Well, welcome everyone to Old Republic. Better than the New Republic with all its newfangled stuff. We're in the southwest corner of the map, all the way from the land of Korea. It is our pink Zerg. Give it up for Ureha, aka Terran Shibal.
And across the map we have his opponent. It is the Red Protoss player from Austria, representing the Vanguard. It's Beast.
There's a drone sneaking into
Yep.
Beast's base.
Yep.
Is it just going for a look-see? No, it's going for a proxy hatch again.
Yep. Yeah, I'm telling you, like Ureha has no breaks today. It's only on the offensive. Although
I
he
mean,
did.
you say that, but he also went 3 hatcheries.
I was gonna say there was that one game when he did go 3 hatcheries. That is true. No, he's definitely not you know, underestimating it this time, sending all the probes.
I mean, you have to. I think you need 6 to counter the healing power of the
I
thing.
think without the zealots, probably.
Oh, nice. Sitting there going, get out.
Yeah.
Psst, get out of here. Get off my lawn. Get off my weird viewport floor. It's mine.
Yeah. How do I like the pinkies?
This looks like one of those things you get at like fairs and stuff, where you just strap someone in the middle of the thing and then spin them around
Sure.
until they throw up.
I don't think I've ever seen one of those.
Yeah, I've seen it a couple of times in like events and stuff. They haven't like the thing. Oh, it looks awful.
Like, some people enjoy that kind of stuff. But the zealot made it all the way
Yeah,
here.
I enjoy being nauseous. Yay!
Yeah,
Fun.
some people just like the experience. What can I say? But yeah,
I'd have, to,
Yureha in the
I'd have to
meantime
keep all
is...
the candy corn I ate in the fair inside my stomach.
Yeah. Yureha
Let's
double
spray it
expanding
around.
here in the meantime. Zeld is actually surrounded, but the Adept will be able to deal with these Zerglings.
It is doing a little bit of damage here and keeping Ureha annoyed. And most importantly, keeping Ureha on this side of the map.
Another left.
Beast is going for a Stargate at home. The Adept's going in for another shade in. Maybe? Yeah. Oh, gonna munch on some drones. Oh, but the targeting isn't ideal. They don't kill as much.
Yeah, one of the Adepts already goes down, so that won't be easy to one-shot more workers here. In fact, I mean, one Adept cannot one-shot the workers, so... Yeah, only 5. It could be better, but it's not the worst, I guess.
No, it's pretty good. It's pretty good. But now Ureha is free to march across the map and start annoying Beast. The wall is in fact built up, so this shouldn't be a problem.
Once again, Void Ray from Beast coming up.
I like that the Stargate is the only unit, the only building that actually shows you what it's building in game.
I'm trying to think if Robo does.
No, I don't think it does.
I don't think it's as clear. But I think it also has different shapes. So... Yeah, I'm not sure. I would have to check that. Beast, make Robo.
I was going to check the wiki, but I'll probably find out the robotics facility from StarCraft 1 or
Yeah,
something.
you probably would.
Like,
You know, we have a Roach Warren coming
back
up.
in my day, when we searched for things online, we were able to find them.
Also, Barao is saying that I am correct. Thank you, thank you.
Ah, Borao. Okay.
Oh, as the Void actually goes across the map and harasses this third base of Ureha. The Queens are trying to hold forth, but now the Adepts show up together with the Oracle, and they will start to fall down. The Adepts also shade into the natural, and there are no defenses, only a few Zerglings. The Roaches are not here yet.
Urea just doesn't have enough to deal with this. Oh, I think he was actually attacking his own spore there for a second.
What happens? Yeah, I'm like trying to think what happened to the Roaches. I think it's just resources, like he just does not have enough to actually make a Roach army. He made some Zerglings to defend, but he did suffer quite a lot of losses here.
To be fair, it doesn't really... Roach needs speed to you know, march across the map, but, you know, right now we can do it with Zerglings and stuff. Roaches, they're not ready for a push. He needs to do damage.
This third base is in danger here. I mean, right now, Beast does not have that much of an army like himself, as he did lose quite a few units across the map.
And this third base, losing it is not going to be the end of the world for Beast either. So, you know, we can afford to just wait around, wait for an Oracle, and then just kill the Zerglings one by one and not be super panicked about keeping this base. Now, you don't need to sacrifice too much to keep it.
Yeah, the Nexus doesn't even go down. The Oracle pops up in time, and yeah, the Zerglings are being chased off.
Okay, so now Ureha is going for the Roaches. Speed is halfway, a little more than halfway done, coupled with +1 range. But there's not going to be a lot of Roaches available for Ureha. His income is gone up a little bit with that third base up and running.
The fourth is already being set up as well.
But by then, Beast should have a... Wait. No, he's going for Storm, I think.
Maybe.
So may not be the best. But I mean, one Void Ray is already a nice addition against Roaches, right? He can do a fuck ton of damage to them.
True. Although that Void is quite hurt already, so if he does run into some Queens, that could be a problem. does manage to deny this base though, which is very nice there for Beast.
Uriah is setting up an attack on the third base of Beast. There's a lot of units to defend. There's a shield battery. I don't see this doing much. There's Storm starting. Blink as well.
There's a lot of Ravagers though, so if the buys are nice, it could do some damage. It looks like Ureha is trying to focus the shield battery but barely misses it and it just survives.
Okay, one more bile and it does go down. I don't see Ureha winning this. This is not a place you want to hang around in. Ravagers on their own, they're pretty flimsy.
Yeah, the roaches are here to reinforce though, that some of them did run into the army unfortunately, but they do provide quite a lot of firepower, but not enough to break this position, and that Beast will tie it up 1-1.
Yeah, Ureha realizing that the Protoss has been left alone for too long, and with 2 attacks, he just didn't manage to do enough damage to keep himself in the game, and he just taps out. So we have ourselves a sideways 1-1. So Kuro, how are you feeling that you did not butcher a name?
I'm feeling pretty good, let me tell you.
As the butcherer of names, are you no longer the champion butcherer?
Look. All I'm saying is I'm correct, okay? No, but in all seriousness, like I try to basically read it like kind of like in Spanish people would, and in Spanish people read the letters as they see it, similarly to in Polish. So that's the thing. It's like a cheat code between Polish and Spanish. That like I just read a lot of words how I would in Polish, just keeping in mind some of the rules, and it just works.
See, but don't you usually pronounce the E? It's E.
Yeah.
But here it doesn't. It's like Borao. It's not Boreao.
No, it's Borao. It's all in there.
Borao. Borao.
Yeah.
Borao. See that now we're back to Portuguese.
Because when I think about this name, what I think about is like Aurora Borealis. This kind of like word.
Yeah.
Yeah. If only I remembered what it meant exactly, I could have sounded really smart. I know it's something about
the light of creation.
Sure.
Yeah, that's what it means. Aurora Borealis, the light of creation. Lights of creation. Anyway, speaking of the lights of creation, we are on 10,000 feet, which smells awful. By the southeast corner of the map, all the way from the land of Korea. Currently sideways 1-1 in the series. Give it up for our pink Zerg. It's Ureha.
And across the map we have his opponent. It is the red Protoss player from Austria, representing Vanguard. It's Beast.
This is the map that makes creep sparkle.
Maybe?
Forgot about that. There's a weird like light contrast.
Ah, yeah. It's like very.
It's like shiny.
Intense. Yeah.
Almost makes me wish I couldn't get that welding mask. What was that map that made us blind?
Oh, what was the name? I know what you mean, because there was like a solar flare kind of thing. Not solar flare, what's it called? Like this, there was like the
lens flare.
Lens flare. There you go. What was the map though?
Man,
I don't remember the
things.
name. I can tell you what it looks like.
Hey, Kuro, do you remember there was a map in StarCraft
Ah,
that was
do you
had
remember when
lights
the
in
wall
it?
was properly
Where
protected?
were you when the wall was not a wall?
Ah,
Oh
the wall
no.
is not a wall. The Zerglings are in, the Zealot is down. But they're actually being chased off.
Yeah, this time, like this, he's got 2 pylons.
Yeah,
Have to
just in
power
case,
my
you know.
production again. Okay, can the power one of them.
Yeah, but still, one of them
Get
is
off my lawn.
operational.
And don't come back. Sadly, it's not the one that actually produces
Yeah,
anything.
yeah, that's the sad part. Like, unfortunately, the adept is still stuck in the other gateway. Stuck in
Do
traffic.
you think that do you think that Adam is just stuck there warping in and looking out of the gateway like, guys, come on, do something.
Yeah.
Let me in. Let me in the fight, coach.
Yeah, and the other
Okay,
gateway
one of
is
the gateways
destroyed.
goes down.
Yeah.
But now the adept is out, and that's a big ending to this little fight.
Yeah, I mean,
In the meantime,
Yuraha was
did
already
take a second
droning
base.
up. Yeah.
He's taking the gases in the low ground. He didn't take the gases in the main base, though.
Sure. Maybe we'll later. Like, some people prefer to take the gases on the front bases because you know, they're more in danger, more at risk.
So you want to be at risk?
No, it's just like you save the resources for later. So you mine the bases
okay.
that are farther away from you first, while they're still like, you know, fairly empty and there's nothing happening there. And then once, you know, the fights are actually happening, you just take the safer spot, like back in base. Strategy.
Or maybe I just want. Maybe it's a mind game. You want to show, oh look, I took the 2
True.
gases in my natural. I obviously also took them in my main base. I'm going for something
that's also
crazy.
possible, yeah.
Yeah, and he got just enough gas to get speed, and now he's done. He pulled the drones off gas, and he's just making Zerglings. Getting a spore for the Oracle and Proxy Hatch. Proxy Hatch and Spines.
This late in the game.
He has a proxy extractor on the other side of the map. I don't know if you've noticed that.
No, I only just
It's
saw it
just
on the
there.
minimap.
I just saw it and I was like,
I
what?
think he was trying to set up a ninja base, honestly. Because there was a second drone and then another one, probably for a hatchery. It's so... Oh no, okay, he's mining. He's mining the thing. Oh yeah, because he's...
Okay.
the gas streak. Yeah, I remember. Yeah, exactly.
Right.
I forgot about
So every time the
that.
drone goes into the extractor, it comes out and it can mine another. Oh, the Oracle sees this. Oh, it's gonna snipe it. Good on Beast. That was smart. Because what would have happened here is Beast would have held off the attack at the front, and then Ureha would be like, "Oh no, I lost," and then circle around and go in from behind.
Yeah.
But no, the wall is still a wall here.
Yeah, Nureha has to regroup, has to rethink this plan. Meanwhile...
Is he mining gas again? Yes, he's mining gas again.
Meanwhile...
Oh, we're going for the double Void Ray. Bzz, bzz, all the way.
Yeah, actually Beast committing to the Void Rays this time, not just one. But there will be more. And we see how it goes. I mean, Void Rays are not the best at fighting Zerglings, I will say that. But they are pretty good at fighting, like, you know, buildings and stuff.
What? Okay, this base is a bit bold to take.
It is, but I mean, why not?
This is why not.
Yeah.
Because
yeah.
because
use
Kuro,
a spore or two.
Kuro, this what you are seeing right now, this is what.
Look, it's just in the Zerg blood, you know, to be aggressive. You have to be out there on the map.
But he wasn't being aggressive.
If you're not expanding forward, then are you playing Zerg really?
Yes, you can expand sideways. It's usually better. This is good if you're going for like a roach heavy play where you just keep marking roaches across the map. You get the creep spread and the fact that you're attacking defends your base. But here, it's like, no.
Yeah,
Your
there's
base is
just,
super exposed against
and
the
there's
air
just more
protoss.
voiders coming in.
Well, the queens do have transfuses and they're taking out one of the void rays, which is nice. I also like that Ureha got spores to deal with the air protoss, but he didn't get any here. Okay, now he's getting one here.
Yeah, I mean, he does have a lot of queens here, as you said, so the spores weren't really that necessary, but, you know, it's still nice to have there because you can't just have the queens stand there all the time. Meanwhile, these are them just sneaking out of the base.
Oh, we're about to get surrounded by Zerglings. Ooh. Good positioning there by Beast. But the Zergs will do as much damage. The Adept will do as much damage as they can before they go down. In the meantime, another denial of that fourth base. That was a cancel, not a kill. Oh, the queens are baiting the Void Rays.
Yeah,
Still plenty of transfuses here.
they're actually able to clean
Nicely
up all
done.
of them.
Yeah, I think there was Beast just wasn't microing them, so they just they got baited.
Yeah, I mean, there was also like just they were not hidden enough in the space between the bases. And as you said, Beast was probably paying more attention to defending this third base that is being constantly chewed on by the Zerglings. Oh, hello.
Oh, the queens, hello! What? Oh no. Oh no, I don't think that was intentional. I think he wanted to send the Zerglings out on the map, but instead he sent the queens.
Like, they're just having a bit of a field trip, okay? They were just going on an adventure.
Where you going? We're going, although there's no creep over here. Why are we walking when there's not even any creep?
They
Who
took
organized
their
this trip?
like walking sticks, the you know, the trekking sticks, whatever they're called,
Yes.
and they just went for a walk.
Oh, Mutas! We got Mutas! Oh,
Ooh.
we didn't even see
Mutas?
the spire!
Mutas versus glaives.
How did they do against Void Rays? That's not something I see very often, so I don't know.
I think Mutas do okay versus Voiders actually, because there's just a lot of
They're not armored.
yeah, they're not armored, and there's usually a lot of them. But I don't think that will be necessary because the queens are making short work of the Void Rays.
Now the Mutas are coming in, cleaning up the rest of these Adepts and the Void Rays. This is looking pretty good for Urea. Switch. The switch came in clutch. Beast lost a lot of army here. All the Void Rays that were left and a lot of Adepts as well. And now Urea is free to roam around. There are Phoenixae on the way, but you need a greater number of them to deal with that many Mutalisks. Mutalisks just ignore the Phoenixae and just go for the probes. As they do, G is gold and Ureha is on match point. Oh boy. That was a very interesting game.
Yeah, truly. Like a lot of
Okay.
interesting switches and decision there.
A lot of switcheroos there. Ureha, yeah, he's got a little bit of a Papa Panda in him, doesn't he?
He does.
Not as much, you know. I wouldn't.
Speaking of,
I wouldn't put him in the generations of the Miyomaika yet, but.
yeah, speaking of Papa Panda, how do you like the name Nakanuka?
Nakanuka. Oh yeah, I saw it in the Nakanuka. It's not as good as Papa Panda.
Sure, but it's still pretty good. I like it. It still has a certain.
I like
vibe
it.
to
I like it. It's got a lot of consonants in it.
Has a beat.
Very alliterative. Nakanuka. Nakanuka. Yeah. Not easy to say in in succession. Very
Yeah,
fast.
that's what makes it fun.
But Papa Panda is very fun to say. Papa Panda, 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 Papa Panda. Sounds like beatboxing.
Maybe you will be able to summon Papa Panda if you say it a few more times.
You have to say it 30 times very fast.
Yeah, and he
Otherwise, it
suddenly
won't
just
show up.
appears in the chat out of nowhere.
Did someone summon me? No, he appears behind you because he's Papa Panda.
Oh no.
He's sneaky. Anyway, speaking of sneaky, we are on Taito Citadel. We're in the southeast corner of the map. All the way from the land of Korea. On match point to win this entire tournament and his very first Master Swan Open Championship. It is our Pink Zerg. Give it up for Ureha.
And across the map we have his opponent. It is the red Protoss player from Austria, representing Vanguard. It's Beast.
Fighting for his title.
Yes.
So we're gonna have either a double champion or a new one.
Hatch first
Very
from
fun.
Ureha. Hatch Gaspool, as they like to call it.
Hachkaspool, yes. It's very tasty, Hachkaspool. It's like boiled cabbage with leeks and broccoli.
Okay, yeah, sure. That sounds very green.
So you put some paprika in. Give it a
Aha.
little bit of color.
Okay. Sure.
I was
That's
trying
it.
to actually think of
That's
a good combination to cook, and I gave up. I was like, I don't know.
I just like
Yeah,
how we
I'm not a
went for
big
the most green
cabbage boiler.
combination. Just like all the green stuff. Put it in there.
I didn't say parsley.
You didn't see it by parsley.
I didn't say parsley. I didn't say basil. I didn't say spinach.
Coriander.
Coriander. I didn't say dill. I didn't say cucumber, because who would boil a cucumber? That's kind of pointless.
I mean, there is a cucumber soup.
Doesn't make any sense. Cucumber is mostly water anyway. Why would you waste your time for
No,
it?
no. It's a cucumber. Like, we make soup out of pickled cucumbers.
Well, you're Polish.
Yes.
That explains it.
I mean, like,
Look. I mean, look.
hey. It could be a rye soup, okay?
A what?
A rye soup. I don't know if it has like an English name actually.
ISO?
Hold on. No, I'm gonna look it up after the game. I'm not actually gonna look at Wikipedia. So.
Okay, Adopt comes in, gets a good scout. Doesn't find any damage, but, gets a look-see. Forces some reaction from Urea. Is annoying. We have an Oracle on the way. So nothing super crazy so far, but Urea is pumping out the Zerglings.
Ooh, yeah.
He's-
Whole bunch
He's
of
go.
them queued
He's
up.
go. He's pulling on that lever again, the Zergling lever.
Hello?
He's bringing a drone with him. Maybe he was setting up a proxy.
Okay. Yeah.
Oh,
Sure. Sure.
yeah. He did the. He was. Yes. He's
Making
doing
a creep
the,
highway in a way.
Yeah, creep highway trick. where you cancel the hatchery, and then they put a creep tumor on the little blob of creep that it creates behind it.
Yeah. Like there's like a split second that you can. I mean, a little bit more than a split second, but like there's a moment where you can do it while you cancel the building. But is it efficient to do it all the way?
It makes the path faster.
But my point being, like, is it more efficient than just getting a layer and just using overlords?
Yes, because you don't need gas
Okay.
for it.
Okay, fair enough. True.
And you don't. We need the overlords, and it's right there. Also, it spreads creep, which is
True.
good.
Yeah, but what I mean is like when you have the overlords, you can also like use them the same way to like make an island.
Yeah, but they can
and
be
then-
killed more. They can also be killed much more easily
True,
than
true.
creeps. Tumors. You don't need vision to kill them.
Anyway, this third base is being taken over by the Zerglings. The oracles are here, but they're mostly out of energy.
There is the void ray here, but it might not be enough. Oof. Third
Next
base goes down.
And as that happens, I think Beast now knows what is happening.
Here. Also, the queens are anti-air. I forgot to mention
Yeah.
that.
That's
One advantage of this little, escapade.
with this little trick of going all the way with the hatcheries, I think Eureka really is trying to get on the Papa Panda list.
Yes, that is definitely puts him on the candidacy list.
Yeah, like Mew Micah would
For,
do this, basically.
Yeah, this is very
This
much
is,
a Mew
this is
Micah
a lot
thing.
of like commitment to a very specific trick.
Mew Micah would do this and then make Mutalisks though.
Yeah, true. Oh, the second is coming from behind and surrounding the stalkers between that and the queens.
Boy, yeah, this is nasty.
Yeah, now the creep is around,
This is-
so the reinforcements will be pretty quick. And we have, what do we have? We have some stalkers, we have a bit of, like a few of the oracles, but they out of energy, they will have to be recharged before they can do anything. And the queens are usually there to fight them. Oh, but they have to go all the way
Only
around.
Only one queen died this game.
Oh, the stalkers.
It's a very strong utility unity. Oh, gets a good surround on these stalkers, but the oracles come in and chase the zerglings away. Few revelations here on the creep tumors, but they are backup tumors.
Yeah, that's a good part for Beast, that he does have a lot of oracles, so he is able to reveal some of these creep tumors. But again, like these oracles are so low on that energy, they have to be constantly recharged to be actually useful.
And without the energy, they can't do damage. You gotta remember that. And you need that damage because the stalkers are not enough to deal with the zerglings and the queens.
You say that, but there aren't actually that many Zerglings here. Like Eureka is still reinforcing this, but the reinforcements are not here yet.
There are almost as many queens as there are stalkers.
Yes,
There are
that's
12
the
queens
real
and
thing.
16 stalkers, or 14 stalkers.
Yeah, 12 to 14. And I'm pretty sure there are more coming.
Look at the creep spread. Oh no! The whole map is purple.
Yeah, the Zerglings
the
are
Zerglings are
running
coming
in.
in.
The stalkers blink away, but the queens are chasing this. They are slightly off
The
beat, but it's
oracles are
not that
running out of
bad.
energy. Oh, I think maybe Beast is doing it. Eureka is running out of units on this side of the map. And even with the creep highway, it's not a highway, this is the creep lake?
Yeah.
What do you call this? Okay, more Zerglings are coming in. But Beast is backing away, killing the Zerglings away from the queens. Eureka needs to change something up here. I don't know if this is
Yeah,
sustainable.
at this point, I don't think the Zerglings alone can do it, and the queens are starting to go down as they were left alone without their support. So I do think, like,
However, in the meantime, yeah, Eureka has 5 bases, by the way,
Yes.
and is getting workers now. He's
I mean-
is not committing to this fully, and he's going to have a massive economy. Beast is getting a ninja burst.
Yeah, I was gonna say that like Visa has been contained for the longest time on this side of the map, but was able to sneak out a probe out and actually sets up at a gold base. So that will definitely be very helpful for the Protoss player.
136 Zerglings died this game.
Ah.
Yeah, if you look at the resources lost tab, you know, it's pretty heavily in favor of Beast, but see, the thing is, Urea lost mostly, minerals. Well, purely minerals. He didn't lose any gas points, actually.
Yeah, it was all the Zerglings and some queens. It's just minerals.
And now he's going straight into an infestation pit.
Okay. And then where?
And more queens.
I guess. Yeah. Yeah. What's the plan here? What's the tech? What do
And
we
the
have?
sixth base.
He's still not making any other
This-
tech. Is it just for upgrades?
Kuro, this map looks like a campaign map. This looks like you're a Protoss playing the campaign map.
True, with the
Against
Zerg
Zerg.
creep. Yeah, true. The
This
creep is
insane.
crazy.
Still no detection from Beast.
Yeah, I mean he has the oracles, right?
Yeah, but this is so, like, you have to actively do it all the time. Instead of like having an observer to just seize all these hook tumors and cleans them up. Oh, Zergling get a decent surround here, but there is an Archon. The Archon is wobbling about, it's not even attacking. The Queen's coming from the side, they snap some of these oracles. More Zerglings are streaming in. Beast is taking a beating in the middle of the maps. Creep everywhere. There's creep everywhere. It's all on
Yeah.
creep.
The Archon was
There's no such
actually
thing as not on creep.
the Archon was actually stuck between other units and wasn't able to do that much damage. And look how many queens there are. This is like comical level of queens.
22 queens. 12 stalkers, 10 zealots, and 22 queens.
Yeah, and more
There's a queen
Zerglings are
every
streaming in.
Protoss unit on the map. There are cannons here to aid in the defense, and a lot of shield batteries as well. Urea doesn't really have any way to break this siege, I think, but Urea doesn't really need to punch through.
Yeah, I mean he has all the bases and everything. Like he just has to keep Beast on this side of the map to just keep him contained as much as possible. Sure, Beast does have the base, but does he have enough production to stop this?
I don't think so. The gold base only has like 5 probes in it. It doesn't. It's
Yeah,
not really
because-
affecting the economy that much. Look at the income difference. Oh no! What the hell is going?
Yeah.
You
Because
guys
that's the
on,
thing.
on
Like
6
Beast,
bases with 86 workers.
yeah, Beast has to focus on on defending, so he's constantly remaking the army units, making the defenses, so he doesn't have the time to like spend on the economy. And at the same time, Ureha with all his bases, like he's only really using the minerals, so he can just pump out as much units as he wants with all these bases now.
I thought Urea was like getting drones, getting bases, going to transition into a late game. No,
Yeah.
he's just making more
No, he
queens.
just got cracklings. That's it. Just got the upgrades.
This
and
is,
that's
you
it.
know what this is? This is true. This is Pang
This
Tesu.
is no, yeah, true would play like this.
This is the true way.
The
Just
true
make
way of
queens and
saying.
zerglings and keep pushing.
Yeah, and they, and still trying to break this wall. I mean, the force fields are trying to hold the flood before it comes in, but the gateway is falling.
There you go.
And with that, Beast steps out, and Ureha takes
Okay.
this series 3-1 and becomes the champion
I
of
agree.
Masters Swan Open.
WTF is right. Yes.
I mean, to be fair, everybody was thinking that. To be fair.
This is yeah. Congratulations to Ureha for the win of tournament. Yeah, he's got a Sea Duckling Open Championship and now a Master Swan Championship, the very first one of 2026.
Yeah, congratulations to Ureha. Some crazy games definitely today. So yeah, really, interesting showing is what I would say. Very aggressive, but very interesting games. Like, it wasn't just like, 12 pool, drone pool kind of thing. Like, it wasn't that kind of aggressive. It was just very dedicated strategies.
Yeah. And, it's very creative. Takes people off guard. But to be fair, Beast was standing up to this quite stoically for a long time. I'm surprised he lasted as much as he did. This was
Yeah.
annoying.
But
this was very annoying.
I will say there were a few moments where it looked like Ureha was running out of steam. It looked like he just didn't have quite enough to break the Protoss, but he was able to hold on. He was able to keep on the pressure. He was able to keep the Beast, he wasn't able to defeat Beast, but he kept Beast contained, and that gave him enough time to invest in the economy back home, invest in more units, more upgrades, and in the end he was able to overwhelm the opponent.
Yeah, and we saw something we very rarely. I haven't seen a Queen March like that since True, basically. Maybe Mio sometimes would do something like that, but usually with Hydralisks or something.
Yeah, Mio was more of
not pure
Link
not pure Link Queen.
But True liked Queens, so that makes sense that Queen would do that. Queen, what? The True would do that. Jesus.
True.
I miss True. What happened to True? I heard that he was doing decently in Brood War, actually, but I never had the time to watch. So I'm not quite sure.
I miss him in the scene. He's fun.
Yeah. Definitely a very interesting personality that most of the people watching us probably don't even know, to be fair.
Genius, a special kind of genius. Juggling. Make juggling. Like juggling, good unit.
Yes. But anyway, that's it for our tournament for today. That's it for Master Swan Open number 100. So if you enjoy this tournament and you want to see more like it, then consider checking out our Patreon, because the Patreon is the way to support this tournament. This is how we are able to run these tournaments. That's where all the prize pools are coming from. So yeah, consider checking it out. Obviously only if you have the budget and the money to spare, but if you don't, watching is also a great way to support, actually. Watching the streams, sharing the social media posts and so on, every contribution counts. It doesn't have to be monetary contribution like that. The views are also very helpful, so if you can do that, that's also really nice and can help us in running the tournaments in the future.
Yay!
So yeah, with that, again, congratulations to our winner, congratulations to Ureha, congratulations to Star Knight, who did win our random raffle, as a reminder. And with that, Stick, where can we find more of you?
Yes. At home. Playing Star Sector.
True.
And not streaming it.
Tell us about the Star Sector experience.
Like all the fun parts of playing Terran without all the annoying parts. Yeah.
It's possible? I thought Terrans are just always upset.
Yeah, because playing Terran sucks.
Okay. I see.
And where can people find more of your group?
Well, most of the time here on the CranKy Ducklings, working on stuff behind the scenes, but other than that, you can find me at 16 Squad Sanseki on both Twitch and YouTube, where I mostly stream Final Fantasy. So if you want to join that is out there for you. But other than that, make sure to follow the CranKy Ducklings, because this is mostly what I do. Running the tournaments, running the casts. Of course, Light is here to cast most of the tournaments, and he will be here in just a few hours as well. In however many hours. I'm not gonna count. Math on stream is a mistake every time. But in just a few hours, Light will be continuing with the Home Story Playoffs replay cast, so if you want to check that out, if you maybe miss Home Story, or maybe you just want to rewatch the games, then make sure to check out that broadcast. And of course, tomorrow we have Sparking Tuna Cup, our open tournament, open to everyone, so no matter if you are bronze or if you are a pro player, everybody can join in Sparking Tuna Cup. And yeah, that will be happening tomorrow around the same time as today's Master Swan Open. Other than that, if you also want to join our amateur tournaments, we have Duckling Open, which is our diamond level tournament, so up to 4.2k MMR, happening next weekend. So if you want to join the SDO, that is also available. Of course, make sure that you have the required games, make sure that you are the correct level, all of the eligibility that's a hard word. Eligibility rules are on the brackets, so you can always check them there. And yeah, will this be put on YouTube? Yes, all of the broadcasts. We are simultaneously streaming to Twitch and YouTube at the same time, so all of our broadcasts are immediately available as VODs on the YouTube live tab. If you look at the top, you have like the videos and so on, and there's a live tab, and you can see all the VODs right there, right as the broadcast is actually happening, because they just do it immediately. And later on, like in a few weeks, it will also appear on the main like video tab as well, so you can check it there as well. So yeah, if you miss any of our tournaments, that's where you can find them. Or if you want to maybe like see your game broadcasted and stuff like that, so you can check that out there. Other than that, are we missing anything, Steve?
Predictions.
Oh yeah, prediction. No, actually, I have to pay our predictions. Oh, hold on. Every time.
Can't go wrong with reminding you about predictions.
Oh, you're actually saying he likes True. Oh, that's nice.
Hey.
Likes both True and Dark. That's really nice. That's really
We
nice.
are-
That's
we are
good to know.
Yasuo fans here.
Yeah. We actually were following True quite closely back when he was playing StarCraft 2. And I was one
Weren't
of his
you a
main
mod on his
moderators.
channel?
I was one of his
You were the one
main
who taught him how
moderators.
to stream or something.
Huh?
You taught him how to set up a stream or something, right?
I don't
or
think
was
I
it somebody else?
No, I don't think I set up True Stream because I'm trying to remember. I don't think he was in Psystorm yet when I first joined his stream. Like I did help him. I'm pretty sure I helped him with like the bots and stuff, like that kind of stuff. Like the night bot for the channel. Like I think I did that, but like the stream itself, I think he actually had set out like I think with his team or someone. I don't remember. But yeah, I was like one of the main moderators for the channel. So like yeah. Like all the I contributed some of the emotes to the channel, I remember. Which were just screenshots from stream really. So yeah, it was an adventure. I will say that. Moderating for True was an adventure. Because I always say that like, you know, he had more like his APM was faster than his train of thought. He would click things before he would think about them. So it was always interesting.
He's thinking. Just make wins and links.
Yeah. But you know, on one hand, like he did all these like derpy things, and on the other hand, I watched him like split a single Zergling against the Widow Mine like in split second. I'm like, yeah, he's just that good.
I mean, yeah, he was a top player for a long time.
Yeah, he was really good. And really fun playstyle as well. But anyway, with that, we will be ending today's broadcast for today. You can find us here casting again on the next Saturday, I hope. And later on today or tomorrow, depending on your time zone, you will see Light casting on this channel. But before that, we will rate another StarCraft channel, so don't go anywhere if you want to see some more StarCraft. But we will see you next time. Bye.
Bye.